Hey Pisces, how are you this evening? My name is Cheryl Lynn, and that's Cardinal, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one's going to be for the 30th and 31st of May, and then the first day of June. So that would be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to do it like we always do. I will call out all 12 signs. I'll pull 2 cards for each. When I call out the sign, whoever comes to your mind first, that's who we're speaking of. It just gives you some sort of an overview of the current dynamic between the two of you. At the bottom, I will pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to give you some insight as to what could be coming towards you this weekend. The hope is that it will make you much more easy. It'll make it much more easy for you to navigate the weekend. That's what it was. Okay. That's the hope anyways. All right. Let's see what we get, Pisces. Okay. If you're a Pisces currently dealing with an Aries, I have the Chariot and then the 3 of Pentacles. So there's definitely some kind of a collaboration between you and this Aries right now. I feel like it has potential if the two of you can find common ground. Meaning with the Chariot, I feel like the Aries is moving fast, and with the 3 of Pentacles, I feel like you're taking a much slower approach. So if you guys can compromise, I think this could be quite a good endeavor here. It doesn't feel romantic to me, but it does feel profitable, okay? If you are a Pisces dealing with a Taurus, I have the Magician and the 7 of Pentacles. So this Taurus is viewing you, Pisces, as somebody who is definitely manifesting something with this Taurus. It feels as though the two of you are destined to at least try some kind of a hookup here. The Pisces, you're still on the fence as far as how much you want to invest here. I feel like the Taurus is all in, but you're on the fence. That's all I got. If you are a Pisces dealing with a Gemini, I have the Hermit and the Sun. So this Gemini is viewing you as somebody who has pulled their energy back out of a situation, and so that you can reassess it and try to decide what you think about it. At one time, you felt like the situation that you just pulled your energy out of was the end-all, be-all. But something has changed that. I do believe that situation is with the Gemini. That's what I think. Okay, if you are a Pisces dealing with a Cancer, I have the Page of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So this Cancer is viewing you as somebody who has gotten the best of them in some ways. I mean, they are seeing you as somebody who can, you hold the keys to emotional stability or emotional chaos for them. With the Page of Pentacles, you know, they're saying you're trying to build a solid foundation to build on top of, but you have definitely unnerved this Cancer some in a good way. I mean, you've managed to make them very vulnerable towards you. So it has potential. If you are a Pisces dealing with a Leo, I have the 10 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So this Leo is viewing you as somebody who could definitely be their partner to go to the 10 of Pentacles, okay? But there's something about you that they don't trust, and they're not sure what it is. So something here is off, or that's how they're feeling. If that's not the case, if there's nothing that should be off right now, I would work real hard to try to reassure them, because they are definitely feeling as though something here is being, it's like there's deceit here or something. That's what I got. If you are a Pisces dealing with a Virgo, I have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So the Virgo looks promising too. Ace of Cups is a new cup of love. Ace of Swords is all about the truth. It looks like the two of you maybe you haven't had a chance to get something started, but it looks like it could be promising if that's what you choose to do. Okay? If you are a Pisces dealing with a Libra, I have the 5 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. There's a huge sense of loss and regret towards this on both sides, on the Libra and the Pisces. I don't know, it feels like somebody tried, you guys tried to get something going here, tried to get traction in a relationship maybe. It just didn't meet up right in the middle. I'm not sure why, but that's what I got. If you are a Scorpio dealing with a Pisces, I have the 4 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So this Scorpio is viewing you as somebody who's very dissatisfied right now. You're dissatisfied because you can't seem to get to the bottom of something. when it comes to the Scorpio. So you're pushing for truth or pushing for something. The Scorpio's not giving it up. So you are quite dissatisfied. You're looking for clarity that's not coming to you. If you are a Pisces dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. The Sagittarius is coming through here as the Page of Wands, and they're viewing you as the King of Pentacles. For some of you, this is somebody significantly younger than you, so they could be looking up to you. This is just like two very different worlds coming together. I don't know. It doesn't feel romantic to me, but there is a lot of respect and loyalty here, but there's also a lot of rebellion attached to this dynamic here. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Pisces, I have a Pisces dealing with a Capricorn, sorry. I've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Swords. This Capricorn feels as though you are holding up your Wheel of Fortune from spinning right now, and over anxiety and stress, and they think it's frivolous, like they don't understand. You're just swimming in emotion right now, and it doesn't make any sense to this Capricorn. I don't feel like this Capricorn's a romantic entanglement, though. This feels more like a friend. They're just confused by your actions. If you are a Pisces dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Three of Cups and then the Two of Pentacles. This Aquarius is viewing you as somebody who is a little bit, you're just out of balance. A little bit toxic, maybe. But the Three of Cups here, I feel like that's talking to maybe a little too much partying, and the Two of Pentacles seems to be, as far as they're concerned, it's like the drama you bring with you, or the instability. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. That could just be their opinion, though, but that's what I got there. If you are a Pisces dealing with another Pisces, or possibly sending a message to yourself, I have the Devil and the Hangman. I think you're trying to tell yourself to watch out. You know, you're getting stuck in a darker situation here or something. I feel like some of you are just partying too much. You're losing some of your grasp on reality a little bit here. All right, there we go. Okay, for Friday, I've got the Eight of Swords and the Judgment card. For some of you, Friday, you could actually end up in trouble. So be careful. Because the Judgment card with the Eight of Swords to me is almost like, you know, spending the night in jail. That's almost what it's like. It doesn't, you're restricted because of something you did, so that they're calling judgment. Doesn't have to mean that that's it for all of you, but please just be cautious, right? And just take an Uber or something. Okay, Saturday I've got Knight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So somebody's trying to ride in like the knight in shining armor. Somebody wants to try to sweep you off your feet, but you're hanging on to something from the past and you just won't let it go. And I don't even know if it's a person. It feels more like it's a feeling. You just don't want to let go of a feeling or something. I don't know. Sunday, I've got the, what do we got? Three of Wands and the Page of Cups. So whoever this is that's trying to ride in and save the day is going to bring you some kind of a small offer on Sunday. Remember, it can grow. With the Three of Wands, they're looking towards their future and they want you to be in it. So that's a plus. That's a good thing. All right, Pisces, it looks pretty good. I don't know what's going on over here. If you're partying too much, slow it down a little bit maybe. And as far as the Friday thing goes, just, you know, don't drink and drive or get in any fights or anything like that. Okay, there you go. I will be back on Sunday with the weeklies, Lord willing, and I'm here every morning with the energy check-ins. And that's it. No matter what the cards say, you go have the very best weekend that you possibly can. That's kind of like your job, right? Okay, or another job. All right, Pisces, thank you for everything. Take care.